Aero India started in 1996, and today, in 2021, we are in the 13th edition. This event has played a critically important role over the years in addressing the issues of Indian aerospace and defense industry. It has played a very constructive role in India's emergence as one of the most rapidly growing economies in the field of aerospace and defense sector. Friends, Aero India has offered a unique platform not only to the Indian public and private sector industry, but to the global original equipment manufacturers to forge partnerships, showcase their products and technology to the potential customers and investors. It has also provided market insights and has become a platform to announce new developments to further the business interests. The year 2020 was a difficult year for the entire world. The outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic brought with itself a great amount of difficulty and setback to the economy. India was no exception. It is really challenging for India to make quick strides towards attaining its economic potential. To give flip to its economic activities, Aero India 2021 will prove to be a milestone. Friends, despite COVID-19 constraints across the world, Aero India 21 has been immensely successful. This is evident as more than 16,000 people were attended Aero India physically and more than 4.5 lakh virtually. This platform hosted for 540 companies, including 84 foreign companies from 55 nations. This is nothing part of a spectacles, and I must add that 121 MOUs, 19 transfer of technology, 4 handing over, 18 product launch, and 32 major announcements is the vindication that Aero India 2021 has been a grand success. And icing on this cake is rupee 203 crore worth of order backed by 45 MSMEs during the Aero India 21. This has been possible only because of the event was organized both physically and virtually. In this event, a huge India pavilion showed India's strong presence in the world of defense and aerospace. Our indigenous and collaborative technology demonstrated in it is important for the progress of aviation sector in both strategic and social spheres, not only in the present but also in the future. This bodes well not only for the security and development of our nation but also for the entire region. Friends, the Indian Ocean region has been of strategic importance for India. Security and growth for all in the region was envisaged by our Honorable Prime Minister in order to maintain peace, security in the region and fulfill our combined business objectives. In compliance with the clarion call of Atmanirbhar Bharat by the Honorable Prime Minister, we have taken several steps to make the country a major defense manufacturing hub. Today morning, there was an event organized under Innovation in Defense Excellence called Startup Manthan. The event showcased the innovative ideas projected by Indian soldiers coming right from the field under IDEX for Fauji and the innovative technology developed by startups. Today, I stood with the winners of IDEX Open Challenge Disc 4 and the winners of the first IDEX for Fauji. Adopted steel by hyper steel technology and wall penetrating radar by Lieutenant Deepak Tuman Kumar are some of the success stories. They are success stories that can inspire many manufacturing and maintenance, repair and overhaul activities, which would have huge impact in enhancing the after-sales support of Russian origin equipment used by our armed forces. Now, a momentum has been created by forging partnership between Russian OEMs and Indian industry. Another event called Bandhan was held, which was aimed at forging and renewing partnerships between business entities for collaboration and strategic information of the defense manufacturing sector in the country. In this event, about 201 business pacts were inked between Ordnance Factory Board, DPSUs, private defense companies and foreign OEMs to enhance defense collaboration and cooperation, which would further strengthen the domestic defense ecosystem and give a boost to defense manufacturing and exports. We are going to invest around $130 million towards enhancing security by military modernization in the next 7 to 8 years. Friends, the success of the Aero India show presents a glimpse of the opportunities and possibilities in India. I warmly welcome and invite all of you to establish your ventures here for the purpose of peace, security, cooperation, collaboration, balance, and joint business interests. In this country, I believe that every step taken by you in the field of defense manufacturing will prove fruitful for all of us. With this, I would like to thank all the ministers, foreign delegates, business leaders, and exhibitors from India and abroad for making this show a memorable event. I am sure that the 3-day event of Aero India 2021 has stimulated good business and contracts among firms in addition to constructive discussions among all stakeholders. The success of the event would not have been possible without the tremendous support of the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sri B.S. Yediyurappa ji, and his hard-working team. I thank the entire team led by the Chief Minister of Karnataka for extending their immense cooperation that enabled smooth and successful conduct of Aero India 2021. Friends, I also want to thank Secretary Department of Defense Production, Ministry of Defense, and his team who have worked tirelessly right to the minute set details and have been instrumental in the success of Aero India 2021. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to CMD HAL, Mr. Madhavan, and his team for organizing such a grand international event successfully. I also recognize the contribution of CMD BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited, in extending war hospitality. I also extend my gratitude to national and international media for the distinguished coverage on the Aero India 2021. I once again express my sincere thanks to the Honorable President of India for sparing his valuable time and honoring us with his gracious presence. Thank you. Jai Hind.